to today's thought for the week. This weekend we will see lots of different events and things taking place to mark Remembrance Day and Remembrance Sunday. One of our favourite things that we like about this time of year is watching the Festival of Remembrance, and it's always really moving and a very emotional evening. And also if we go to any services where we mark a minute's silence, or if we go to the square or we have that time in church, it's always a poignant time when we remember those who gave their lives in order that we might have freedom. And for Christians, it's an important time as well, as we think about the person who gave the ultimate sacrifice for the whole world. In John chapter 15 and verse 13, we read these words: "Greater love has no one than this, that he lay down his life for his friends." It's appropriate then during Remembrance time, where we think about the sacrifice that Jesus gave for us, that he came from glory, gave up everything that he had to come down to earth, to live as a human, and to die a criminal's death, even though he had done nothing wrong. And for us as Christians, it's not just about one weekend in November where we remember what Jesus did for us. We are called to remember every day. Each time we have communion, we hear these familiar words. "For I received from the Lord what I also passed on to you. The Lord Jesus, on the night he was betrayed, took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and said, 'This is my body, which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me.' In the same way, after supper, he took the cup, saying, 'This cup is the new covenant in my blood. Do this whenever you drink it in remembrance of me. For whenever you eat this bread and drink this cup, you proclaim the Lord's death until he comes.'" We are called to remember the sacrifice that Jesus gave for us every day, and we are called to share that good news with others. So this weekend, as we see all of the different events marking Remembrance Day and Remembrance Sunday, be challenged to think about the greatest sacrifice when Jesus died for us on the cross, to take away all of our sin, so that if we trust in him, we can go to be with him one day in somewhere that is so amazing and perfect we can't imagine. In a place where there is no more sin, there is no more death, there is no more hurt, and there is no more pain. And that's what Jesus calls us to remember because of his sacrifice, because of what he has done for us.